This is the story of our hike up Lady MacDonald and the terrifying lesson we learned about the mountain storms. Little did we know, this hike would be one of the scariest, most dangerous hikes either one of us would ever experience. It's not for the reasons you may think. It wasn't the danger of rockfall, wildlife, or exposure of falling. It was something much, much worse. Today's hike started off like any other, an early morning start with a quick turnaround to be off the peak well before noon and any forecasted afternoon storms. Good morning, everyone. Today we are out here on Lady Mac hike in Canmore, Alberta. Today's hike is joined with Christoph. He's right beside me. Christoph and I decided to do this very last minute, like literally last night at like 11 o'clock. It's about 7:30 right now. Was gonna do a hike up the Icefields Parkway solo today, but the weather forecast was not gonna cooperate. It's calling for thunderstorms at noon, so I figured we could rip down this today before any storms happen. So we're gonna go check it out, enjoy the views, and climb the infamous knife edge ridge walk up to the true summit. So really excited about that.
Is it ridge walk?
Alright, Christoph and I, we are at one of the first checkpoints. Awesome views of Three Sisters. We're absolutely, well, at least me anyways, I'm absolutely cooking trying to keep up with Christoph. Christoph's in...
It's steep.
Chris,
It is steep.
It's steep, but Christoph's in soccer cardio shape. I'm in bear cardio shape.
Bear cardio. Filming shape.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a slog. What's this, about 10K the hike? I think it's like 1,300 meters elevation, so it's no joke for sure. And we're just shy of an hour in. My watch is in miles, but we're 1.8 miles in 57 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just under 3K.
It's just under 3K, and it's been like straight vertical. Like you can see how much elevation we've got. The trail down there is where we parked. So we're cooking, but we're having a blast. Christoph and I have just hit one of the first ridges. As behind us, we've got a little bit of a grass patch. This is a view behind Lady Mac. We came up this way. There's the Three Sisters. And Christoph was just saying that this reminds him of kind of like more of the Alps type of mountains. I've never been, but what reminds you about the Alps?
I was just saying, something's in the Rocky Mountains. Everything is so rocky, right? Hence Rocky Mountains. Whereas some of these grass patches here, I think in the Alps, it's a lot more common to see some of these grass patches a lot higher up in some of the hikes. So it kind of gave me a little bit of a reminder of some of the Alp hikes. I mean, I don't have too much experience in the Alps, but some of the few hikes, kind of reminds me of that. So
Right on.
a kind of cool thing to see.
Sweet. That's on our list, Kate and I. One day, Kate's been bugging me for years to go to Dolomites and check out the Alps. So that's going to be, make sure you subscribe to check out those videos. Those videos are going to be down the line.
Coming 2027?
I don't know about 2027, but soon enough. So we're definitely going to compare the Rockies to the Alps. But today we're just enjoying these incredible views. Absolutely stunning views. nice little break at a bench overlooking Canmore and the Three Sisters. Fun fact, Lady MacDonald was named after Sir John A. MacDonald's partner. I believe they're like coming through town, and she's like, I like that mountain. And they named it after her, something like that, some funky story. So there you go, fun fact. That I think there's some facts to it. Maybe I made it up, I don't know. All right, so we're at the point of the hike now, where this is a former site of the helicopter pad. So back in the day, they were thinking about putting a tea house up here. So they had a helicopter pad, they had foundation, everything. First time I hiked it, there was like this deck where, you know, if you're coming up here to check out the stars, you could sleep on top of it, underneath it, whatever. It was a kind of like an iconic spot of Lady Mac. But now, I mean, just like look at the views behind here. So right now, a somewhat controversial thing that they're talking about is putting in a gondola from Silvertip Resort, which would basically lead to this exact spot. I don't think they'd bring it all the way up to the summit, but there's a very good chance, you know, that things get proposed and something ends up back up here. I know there's rumors of casinos and all that. Controversial. I don't think I have a strong opinion one way or the other. I understand, you know, no development, you know, keeping things green, but I also understand the side of accessibility and, you know, keeping things accessible for everyone who might not be able to enjoy these views and hike. So it's a conversation. Would love to hear down in the comments what you guys think, if you guys are pro or against gondola up Lady Mac. Thumbs up, thumbs down. That's the ridge right behind us. We're at the false summit. True summit is just across the ridge line, the, what do they call it, the knife edge or the dragon's back, something like that. So
Yeah, I think
we're gonna head across. A bit of exposure, but we're gonna take our time. And yeah, we got Canmore down below. And we got
rocks on the other side.
rocks on the other side. Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, I see a little bit of rain coming over, but nothing to worry about. Like, I wouldn't be worried about that at all. I guess this is the nice edge.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in at this moment. Now we're up at the summit, and I'm gonna play for you some raw, unedited clips that we experienced at the very top of the summit. So what I noticed on the very last clip that I was filming, started hearing a bit of a crackling sound in the microphone. Because at that moment, I had a gut feeling that I knew what was happening. I looked at my arms, my hairs were standing straight up, you know, kind of like Peter Parker, Spider-Man. The spidey senses were starting to tingle. And once I put down the camera, Christoph just happened to put his hand above his head and we heard buzzing like a hydro pole. And it was kind of at that moment we knew it's time to put away the cameras. It's time to get down as fast as we possibly could. So I'll play the raw unedited clip right now, just so you can hear what we heard, and you know, some of the warning signs. This would be great education for anyone that's up at a summit with any chance of thunderstorms. But yeah, I'll cut to that clip right now and let you hear what we experienced. All right, Christoph and I have just ascended the first little ridge right behind us. A little bit of exposure, but not technically difficult. We're actually going to call our hike right here. There's definitely some weather rolling through. We can see some rain over down on Assiniboine, but the true summit is just a little bit behind us. There's some people up there right now, but we got to go down and then up a little bit. I think we're just going to try and avoid the rain, and we've got a little bit of a time crunch, so we're going to take our time getting back across this ridge and you know, start descending pretty fast. So heck of a hike, heck of a day. You know, don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow for more videos down the line. So we're gonna get going on the way down, and we'll see you down below.
The video just doesn't do it justice, does it?
No.
Like how actually like this is crazy. Oh,
Keep going.
I'm getting raindrops.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a wicked shot.
Like wind just makes it miserable.
Yeah. So that was insane. I do want to make it clear, there were some risk of storms forecasted later in the day. It was not when we were up there at the summit. We had a quick turnaround time. We were looking at the forecast the entire time. Every kind of checkpoint, we were checking in the forecast, looking around the skies, and paying attention to the helicopters that were flying into and out of Assiniboine. And we knew that we had time, but perhaps we pushed our luck a little bit too far, but I'm super happy that nothing came of this certain experience. What is even scarier though is the amount of people that were heading up as we were heading down. We were one of the earlier groups on this particular day. Again, to try and beat any afternoon storms. We were on our way down before 11 o'clock in the morning. There's another 15 to 20 groups that were still heading up. And that's what was really scary, knowing that they were gonna be hitting the peaks right in the middle of these forecasted storms, even though it was just a short little burst. So I think the lesson here is, you know, take the forecast seriously. Give yourself even more buffer time than what you think. We thought that an hour and a half would be good enough, but I think that was a little bit too close for us. So won't be making that mistake again. And I hope that this video can help educate anyone else from making the same decisions that we made.